What's happening, squad? We got updates on Offset being shot at the casino. The culture, I don't know what's going on right now. They say the culture is trash, but we keep getting things like this back to back. But let's get into it. Offset is reportedly in stable condition after being shot outside the Seminole Hard Rock in Hollywood, Florida on April 6th. Police say the injuries were not life-threatening. Investigators say the shooting happened after a fight broke out and Lil Tjay was arrested in connection with the disturbance. Authorities have not charged him with the shooting itself. As of now, the investigation is still active. Let's get into the updates and see what the news got to say. Listen, I hear that Offset owes a lot of people also, rappers, new rappers, rappers who in debt, rappers who in bad contracts. Try not to borrow money from people that you can't pay back. You know what I mean? Because it's hard to pay back credit cards, let alone pay back a person who you know not really coming after you or trying to mess up your credit.
After being arrested at the Hard Rock Casino last night.
And that same casino is exactly where rapper Offset was shot after some sort of a fight broke out. Local 10's crime specialist Bridget Matter is joining us live right now. And Bridget, I know Lil Tjay had some words for Offset as he was leaving jail. Fill us in.
Yeah, Christy, he had a lot to say when he was bonding out of jail, including what he says he heard Offset say after he was shot. Now, to be clear, Lil Tjay has not been charged with any type of shooting charge, and Offset, he remains here at the hospital. Still a lot of questions about what exactly happened. This is rapper Lil Tjay.
Y'all see that? Allegations, speculations, gossip is on the internet. Some people know, some people don't know, but you can't listen to everything because the news or the police don't even know the whole story right now. So whatever you hear, understand it might not be true. I'm just giving y'all facts over here. So y'all got to understand what's going on. This is two different things. This is not just the internet over here. We're going to give y'all straight facts. Let's get back to it, though. Look at Lil Tjay getting out. He look happy right now.
Bonding out of the Broward County Jail Tuesday afternoon.
Fight who?
Were you involved in a fight at the casino?
Does
Offset owe you money?
I don't do no damn fighting.
The rapper's real name is Tyone Merritt. He was at Hollywood's Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Monday night when rapper Offset was shot. He told Local 10 cameras some of his account of what happened.
Yo, that shot me. That shot me. La la la. Is a rat cat. Weirdos. Y'all in a good interview.
According to Seminole.
Ooh, Offset. Listen, man. I hear that Offset owes a lot of people money. Even a casino, he owes $100,000. This is the word on the street. This is the word on the internet. I told y'all you can't believe it because it's allegations and speculations. But they put out a list also of everybody who Offset owes. I seen that list. I seen Selena Powell on that list. I seen a couple extra guys on that list. I'm like, for a person who got all these hits, why you owe so much money to other people? This is what I mean when I say y'all need to learn how to run yourself like a business. I'm going to open up the Patreon so y'all understand how to run yourself like a business. It's going to be sooner than later, but I need y'all to understand before you even start a business, before you even jump in the industry, before you know how to move in this society when it comes to running your life, especially if you want to be a entrepreneur or CEO, you have to learn how to run yourself like a business first. And once you know that, everything else becomes easy. Any business you jump into becomes easy. And then you're going to know if you're going to do illegal stuff or you're going to do it by the book. You understand what I'm saying? I'm always going to suggest you to do it by the book. There's always a way around something if you know the game. What they say, if you know the games of the rules, you know how to play by the rules. This is how it goes. But most rappers, most actors, anybody who we see from the culture, when they get a little big, it seems like they always have issues with money. Somebody who's major on the scene always have issues with taxes. They always get their stuff took. They always owe money some way, somehow. Now, Offset ain't the only one. He just in the spotlight. And mind you, we got people who are not celebrities going through bigger things than this right now. But I hope y'all get it together. I hope y'all get y'all mind focused. And when a Patreon up, join the Patreon so you understand how to move like a business so you won't end up in situations like this. I don't want y'all owing regular people money. I don't want y'all owing banks or creditors money. Got to get yourself together.
Police, there was some sort of fight and a shooting at the valet area outside. 2 people were taken into custody, but no other details were made available. Offset boasts a whopping 23.8 million followers on social media with more than 17 million.
How? 23.8 million subscribers. That means subscribers don't mean anything nowadays. 23. This is what I'm telling y'all. Don't look at a person's influence when it comes to them on the internet and how many subscribers they got, because that don't mean they're rich. I tell y'all, that don't mean you know how to handle money. That doesn't mean you got the bag. It just means you got a lot of followers. That's it. They like looking at you. They like what you got going on. They see you posting different things every day, different things that they wish they can do, but they can't do. It might be a lot of kids who broke, who got to stay in the house and go to school all day, that's following you. So you can't go by a person's followers on any social network. Looking at what they do in real life and how they really move, even if you see it and they can, say they got a deal here and there, that doesn't mean anything. I always say is by who employs people. When I look at Tyler Perry employs a lot of people. When I look at 50 Cent employs a lot of people. This is how I know when somebody moving correctly. Do you got employees under you? As a rapper and you're signed to a company, I see you as an employee. You got to make music for the company and they're going to get paid off it. They're going to give you a percentage. And you're going to want to own your masters at the end, but at the same time, you are still an employee because your job is making music. And sometimes a lot of people can't even do that nowadays. This is a difficult economy when it comes to music, when it comes to, making money also. Don't go by the followers.
Spotify listeners monthly. He was married to well-known rap artist Cardi B. Offset's rep confirms he's in stable condition and is being closely monitored at a hospital. We asked Lil Tjay if there was a fight between them before the shooting.
Did he put his hands on you?
I don't know how many times I tell you shit like that. Nobody will touch me.
His lawyer said in a statement Lil Tjay has not been shot, nor has Lil Tjay been charged with any shooting. Any reporting to the contrary is false. We have requested the official arrest form for Lil Tjay. We are waiting on that. And I did reach back out to Offset's rep with a few more follow-up questions, waiting on her response as well. We're live in Hollywood. Bridget Matter, local.
Bridget, listen, we appreciate you. I'm going to let this finish up, but at the same time, like I told y'all before, don't turn this into which side we taking, Offset or Lil Tjay. This is not that type of thing. They got their own issue going on. I hope this don't divide the culture when it comes to fans, when it comes to making somebody look lower than what they are, because the culture going through enough stress as we see, and it's not helping. And everybody on the internet throwing their little speculations in, that's not helping either. But some people will do it. We need the facts, but understand the culture will not grow when it comes to things like this. Y'all need to understand how to move like a business. Do not move like somebody who just spending money every time they get it or get into the gambling debt. I know y'all see all these gambling things on the internet, and everybody think they can win money if they place this bet over here, place this bet over there, hoping that something happens. Understand, you can end up just like Offset, who everybody would think is a millionaire. I'm not sure, but if you think that you can always win at gambling, understand you can end up on the streets, you can end up in debt, you can end up owing a lot of people. And trust me, we'll go on your credit, street credit, and your real credit. And then things like this may happen. I hope y'all keep it together. Let's end it off. Let's see what they're talking about.
10 News.
Wow, that was something. So, Bridget, I mean, you do a lot of these walks as these subjects come out of jail. This has to have taken the cake, though. This was very different. His demeanor was much different than the usual.
Yeah, Christy, we wait for defendants all the time, and they are not usually talkative. He had a lot to say, and what was interesting was he and the people that picked him up, they actually stayed in their Escalade in that car in the parking lot for a while. It seemed like there was some commotion inside of that vehicle. We thought maybe he would get back out and talk to us again, but they eventually drove off.
Okay, a very interesting day.
Defects. That's what I love, man. But listen, to y'all new rappers out there, I'm going to keep telling you, learn how to read your contracts, learn and understand taxes, learn how to use your money. You're not rich as you think you are. Everybody say when you get that first million, you think you're a millionaire until you spend $1. Get 2 or 3 first before you start balling. Get 5 or 10 before you start really making big purchases. I'm talking houses. I'm talking real estate, because more money will get poured into these things as you keep going. Nothing stays stable for a long time just by one purchase. Mostly everything is a liability after you buy it because you're using it up. And you have to keep it up if you want to keep it. Taxes, mortgages, the upkeep of the maintenance, all this stuff costs money. I don't care what you got going on. So when you think to yourself, I'm going to buy this house, you better think about the maintenance that goes into it. When you think to yourself, I'm about to buy this car, you better think about the maintenance. You have to think about the future, not just about the now, not just about how you want to look. Unless you got a strategy that you're going to do to use it at that moment and then push it out to use something else, that makes it a big difference. But you got to have a strategy when you do things. This, I really want to get out to the artist, because y'all know I'm a musician myself, but it took me time to even understand money, I'm gonna say, because we all want to do everything ourselves, but everything takes a lot of money, and people try to come on real fast, especially when it comes to gambling. I don't know what Offset issue was, but I hope he paid back everybody he need to pay back. That's one thing. I don't believe in owing anybody, because it's always gonna be beef when it comes to money. Pay back who you need to pay back. Get out of that debt. Get good with money. Build yourself up. It's your guy, Rich Uncle Mike. Until next time, y'all stay blessed. Get good with your money and get good with yourself. Until next time, peace.